going on, everybody? Welcome to Just Above Reality, and today we are sitting in a lovely Beechcraft G36 with a lovely flight today. We're going to do something a little bit differently. We are in Winningen, Germany, which is just outside Koblenz. If you don't know where that is, it's between Cologne, and Frankfurt, on the Rhine and Mosel River. I can bring up the map here for you guys real quick. So yeah, we're sitting here on EDRK, and when you look just over here, this smaller river from the left connects into this larger river on the right. Right's the Rhine, left is the Mosel, and pretty much this whole land in between here in the middle is Koblenz. And the reason we're doing this flight today is because I live in this region. I've been here for about 5 years now, and I figured I'd show you guys around a little bit. We're also going to be running Bushtalk Radio. I don't know if you guys know that app, but it's pretty cool. Kind of a touristy landmark situation mapping system. There's about almost 3,000 landmarks that are programmed on here, and people keep programming more every day, and it's just a cool bunch of little facts about the area that you're flying, and I think it's really cool to kind of help explain the region. So yeah, I figured today we do a nice little Mosel tour, see how far we make it up in this lovely Bushcraft Bonanza. Excuse me. Get my words mixed up here. Alrighty, so I'd say let's get this puppy going. Oh, and this is my co-pilot here. She's really just going to be sitting here and enjoying the view. I don't have a name for her yet, and she will be my A320 co-pilot in the near future. So if you guys can think of a pretty cool name, throw it in the comments, and that she shall be called. Alrighty, let's get this puppy going here. Let's bring up our fuel. That guy all the way up. Let's take a look on the bottom. Our fuel is traveling. That's good. Okay, get some power going. Good morning. Alrighty. All looks good. Let's get our panel lights and beacon lights on. Throttle to 25%. No one in front of the propeller. Let's start her up. Get the fuel pumps going. Almost forgot that. Pilot heat. Alrighty, and we'll turn on our navigation. Cool. That all looks good. We ain't got no warnings, nothing there. Throttle back a little bit. Let's get our nav strobes on. And EDRK, Winningen is a pilot-to-pilot airport, meaning there's no tower. So we're just going to go ahead and announce that we're taxiing.
Echo Delta Romeo Kilo traffic Beechcraft Delta Alpha Juliet Delta Sierra is taxiing to runway 24.
Alright, let's release our parking brakes. Parking brakes off. Let's make sure everything is working first. That's good. That's all good. Let's get our flaps to the takeoff position. And let's get going. Alrighty. It's a lovely March day here in Germany. Spring is right around the corner. Definitely looking forward to that. Enjoy some lovely days out on the water. We have some, like I said, a couple of nice rivers out here, which makes it a lot of fun. I am from stateside. I'm an American. I've been living in Germany for 5 years now. I love every minute of it. And I have been flying simulators for, oh, going on 10 years now. Originally with X-Planes 11. Didn't dabble too much into Flight Simulator. It was more once Flight Simulator 2020 came out. I mean, I've had the other flight simulators, but I always thought of them more, I don't know, X-Planes 11 was my personal favorite on realism. But I do find the big maps on X-Planes 2010 makes it a lot of fun, and it just adds that extra level of realism to it. I don't have the best PC anymore. This is my older gaming rig. It's been around for a while. It's just an old workhorse, but it still gets the job done. Stop right here for a second. I can't run anything higher than medium graphics, otherwise this game's gonna explode. But it's good enough. Alright, let's announce takeoff. Departuring to the east. Yeah.
Echo Delta Romeo Kilo traffic Beechcraft Delta, Alpha Juliet Delta Sierra taking off runway 24 east departure.
That was weird. It's kind of stuck there. Alright, let's get our landing lights on. Runway is clear. Let's line her up. Alrighty, we are lined up. Full power. Whoa, whoa. 90 yards, it's got a little bit of lift. And we are up. Gear up.
Deutsches Eck is the name of a headland in Koblenz, Germany, where the Mosel River joins the Rhine. Named after a local commandery of the Teutonic Order, it became known for a monumental equestrian statue of William I, first German emperor, erected in 1897 in appreciation for his role in the unification of Germany. One of many Emperor William monuments raised in the Prussian Rhine province, it was destroyed in World War II and only the plinth was preserved as a memorial. Following German reunification, a replica of the statue was erected on the pedestal after controversial discussions in 1993. It is today a Koblenz landmark and a popular tourist destination. The Mosel, German, Mosel, Luxembourgish, Mosel is a river that rises in the Vosges Mountains and flows through northeastern France, Luxembourg, and western Germany. It is a left bank tributary of the Rhine, which it joins at Koblenz. A small part of Belgium is in its basin as it includes the Sauer and the Aue. Its lower course twists and turns its way between Trier and Koblenz along one of Germany's most beautiful river valleys. In this section the land to the north is the Eifel which stretches into Belgium, to the south lies the Hunsrück. The river flows through a region that was first cultivated by the Romans. Today, its hillsides are covered by terraced vineyards where some of the best Rieslings grow. Many castle ruins sit on the hilltops above wine villages and towns along the slopes. Traben-Trabant with its Art Nouveau architecture and Bernkastel Quays with its traditional market square are two of the many tourist attractions on the Mosel River.
So yeah, there was a little info about Koblenz and the Mosel River. We got one more thing left here before we fly further, and that is the Festung.
Ehrenbreitstein Fortress is a fortress in the German state of Rhineland-Palatinate, on the east bank of the Rhine, where it is joined by the Mosel, overlooking the town of Koblenz. Occupying the position of an earlier fortress destroyed by the French in 1801, it was built as the backbone of the regional fortification system, Festung Koblenz, by Prussia between 1817 and 1828 and guarded the Middle Rhine region, an area that had been invaded by French troops repeatedly before. The Prussian fortress was never attacked. Since 2002, Ehrenbreitstein has been part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site Upper Middle Rhine Valley. Ehrenbreitstein Fortress is a fortress in the German state of Rhineland-Palatinate, on the east bank of the Rhine, where it is joined by the Mosel, overlooking the town of Koblenz. Occupying the position of an earlier fortress destroyed by the French in 1801, it was built as the backbone of the regional fortification system, Festung Koblenz, by Prussia between 1817 and 1828 and guarded the Middle Rhine region, an area that had been invaded by French troops repeatedly before. The Prussian fortress was never attacked. Since 2002, Ehrenbreitstein has been part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site Upper Middle Rhine Valley.
Okay, so there's a little glitch there. Sometimes they read off twice. But yeah, so that is the Ehrenbreitstein to my left there. To the right runs the Mosel River. Right underneath us is the city of Koblenz, which I travel to all the time. That corner piece there is actually Deutsche Eck, a German corner, but it's not correctly portrayed in the game. It's actually a statue there. Check it out on Google. There's the Schloss. And yeah, so we are going to whip around the radio tower and then head on to the right, the southwest distance, along the Mosel River, and see what other fun facts we can find along the way. Let's get a little more speed here. Over to your left, that's Lahnstein. It's another city next to Koblenz, and over there you can see the Lahn, which is a smaller river, which is also very beautiful, but not very well portrayed in this game because it's a small region. Alrighty, there comes the Koblenz radio tower, which was a plug-in. Did a Koblenz fix plug, which pretty much fixed the bridges and added the proper television radio tower, which is a trademark of Koblenz. It's kind of the needle. Once you see that, you know you're close to Koblenz. Wow, that was close. Whew, okay. Looks good. Alrighty. So there you can see in front of us, there's Winningen Airport, where we just took off from. And now we're going to make our way back down to the valley. Pitch trim going here. There we go. There we go, making our way back down to the Mosel.
The Mosel Viaduct carries the Bundesautobahn 61 over a meander of the River Mosel, connecting the Hunsrück and Eifel mountain ranges. It was built between 1969 and 1972 between the German villages Winningen and EDRK, about 10 kilometers southwest of Koblenz, where the River Mosel flows into the River Rhine. Mosel Viaduct is also the name of the 1974 bridge where Bundesautobahn 1 between Wittlich and Trier crosses the River Mosel near Schwedt. Like many bridges in the area, it was built as a steel beam bridge. The road deck is 935 meters long, 30.5 meters wide and weighs 11,463 tons. It rests 136 meters above the valley's lowest point on hollow concrete piers with walls of 30 centimeters thick.
Yeah. Yes, that is a very tall bridge. When you drive over, you don't even realize how high you are, but when you drive underneath it, you can really see the height of that bridge. So, let's just cruise around a little more, see what other fun facts we can find along the way. And maybe play a little music here to keep you guys entertained. Another fun fact, it's also a very popular destination in the summertime for boating. You have miles and miles of water where you can pretty much go as fast as you like. There are a couple of speed restrictions in certain areas. Other than that, it's a great river to just go have some fun in. I believe there is a small castle coming up to my left. I don't see anything. Alright, well let's just keep on flying. A little bit of music in the background until our next fun fact appears.
The ruins of burnt castles stand on a wide hill spur made from slate above the villages of Aachen on the Mosel in Germany. The castle is located within the county of Koblenz in the state of Rhineland-Palatinate and belongs to the spur castle type. Next to the castle, which stands on a steep shoulder of the valley, are vine gardens on the sunny side. From the mid-13th century, the archbishops of Cologne and Trier were joint owners of the site and had their respective property managed by burghers. As a result, each half of the castle had its own Preflight, living and domestic buildings and a separate entrance. From the early 16th century, the double castle gradually fell into disrepair and was made a complete ruin during the destruction wrought by the War of the Palatine Succession. Robert Olmos from Farnham, co-founder of the company and, from 1914, director of Bremen's Hansa-Lloyd factories, purchased the site in 1911 and had part of it rebuilt. The castle is still in private hands today, but may be visited from March to mid-November for a fee. According to the Heritage Monument Conservation Act of Rhineland-Palatinate, it is a protected monument which is incorporated into the state. The entire site has been declared a protected zone. In addition, Thurnt Castle is a protected cultural object under the Hague Convention and displays the blue and white protection signs.
Mending approach Beechcraft Delta, Alpha Juliet Delta Sierra is type Beechcraft B36 5 miles east of Echo X-Ray Oscar Alpha. Request flight following.
Beechcraft Delta, Alpha Juliet Delta Sierra, mending approach. Squawk 0453.
Squawk 0453 Beechcraft Juliet Delta Sierra.
Yeah, so there was a fun fact about one of our very many castles.
Sierra radar contact 5 miles southeast of Echo X-Ray Oscar Alpha 800 feet. QNH tree, 0.33.
500. Copy Beechcraft Juliet, Delta Sierra.
We're gonna let our co-pilot take over the radios. She's good at that. Like I was saying, we got a lot of castles in this region. It's one of the great things about driving out here. There are two main roads. I'll show you guys outside. There is a road on the left side of the Mosel and another road on the right side of the Mosel with the train tracks, which is another form of transportation that's pretty popular out here. And if you're in this region, it's definitely worth a road trip. Go check it out. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. The scenery out here is, you can't compare it. And the history is just incredible. So yeah. Let's do a little bit more flying, enjoy a little music, and see what other facts come our way.
800 feet.
Beechcraft Delta, Alpha Juliet, Delta Sierra, approach continuous blend. QNH 30.36.
So right now we are, where are we? We just past Clutton. Took a little shortcut. As you can tell, it is very, very windy. On a boat, you'll spend all day out here and not going very far. Got some windmills out to the distance. Love windmills in Germany. Big on windmills.
Metternich Castle is an ancient castle in the Rhineland-Palatinate state of the Federal Republic of Germany. It is also known as the Beilstein Castle, due to its location in Beilstein, Rhineland-Palatinate. The history of the castle goes back to 1268 when the castle was first mentioned. It is thought the castle is even older, with some historians indicating 1129 as the year of construction. Until the first half of 17th century, the castle was owned by Counts von Nassau-Dillenburg. In 1637, the castle became the property of the House of Metternich, hence its current name, Metternich Castle. The last member of the family to own the castle was Clemens von Metternich, one of the most famous diplomats of the Austrian Empire. He was foreign minister from 1809 to 1848. In 1689, during the 9 Years' War, the castle was destroyed by French troops.
There you go. Some more fun facts as I almost crashed a plane. Okay. So let's keep on pushing here. A little more power in.
500.
That was a little hard to see. We got anything else coming up? Let's get some more speed in. Where are we right now? We passed Coblenz. Alrighty, back on up. Head a little bit higher and check out some high elevation shots from down here. We don't have much coming up. We have one more waypoint. Yeah, let's get a little bit more altitude in and see how she looks like from above. So yeah, we're now a little bit higher. Bring our pitch. Bring our props back a little bit. Alrighty. Let's check it out up here. So you can see, this is massive, massive wine country. All these hills direct on the river, all for the manufacture of wine. Riesling is very popular in this region. I'm sure you guys know of it. Along the Rhine and Mosel, a big production of Riesling. Apparently there's an airport up here, but it's hard to, I think it's at a ramp over there. I think it's just a grass field. Yeah. So it's definitely a fun flight to fly. As you can see from up here. And yes, it does look good screen in real life. I enjoy it. I have taken one flight out of Winning before personally. They do offer flights, you know, toury flights where you can just kind of see the area. And the airport's pretty much the same as it was in the game. It's a little more detailed than real life, but there used to be a lavalier pack for the airport. Doesn't exist anymore. Let's pop over to the right. We've got another interesting pack coming up. So let's hop on inside and we'll drop a little elevation, head back down to the riverbed.
Beechcraft Juliet Delta Sierra contact Spangdahlem approach on 129.475.
The Hochmosel is a major road bridge that crosses the valley of the Mosel south of Ursig and north of Zeltingen-Rattig in Rhineland-Pfalz, Germany. It was opened to the public traffic on the 21st of November 2019. The bridge, part of a road connection, the Hochmosel-Bergang, incorporating a rerouted stretch of Bundesstraße 50, is intended to facilitate the flow of traffic between Belgian and Dutch ports and the Greater Frankfurt area. The plan called for a 1,702.4 meters long steel box beam bridge that crosses the river at a maximum height of 158 meters. The width of the bridge will be 29.0 meters to allow 4-lane traffic. 10 monolithic pylons made from concrete will support the bridge. Their height varies between 15 and 150 meters. The estimated costs are €270 million. Cost increases caused headlines. The costs of the entire project amount to at least €483 million, with the bridge accounting for €175 million.
QNH 30.36.
auch immer Sie heute arbeiten.
Alrighty. That's enough for today, at least for this short trip. We're gonna set it down here at EDRK Burrell Airport. Let's hop back in the cockpit here. Alright. Ron, I would like to request a full stop landing.
Tower Beechcraft Delta, Alpha Juliet Delta Sierra, 2 miles east to land. Beechcraft Delta, Alpha Juliet Delta Sierra Tower. Enter left base, runway 22.
Left base. Alright.
UNH30.39er, wind 219er at 10.
Wind 21910. Copy.
Beechcraft, Juliet Delta Sierra, clear to land runway 22. Wind
So that
219er
is
at 10.
runway 22 is... That's runway 22. Alright. Well, let's flip it around, do a longer short approach. And bring this puppy on the ground. We are...
Beechcraft, Juliet Delta Sierra, please acknowledge.
I'm acknowledging.
Clear to land runway 22 Beechcraft.
Clear runway runway
Juliet
22.
Delta Sierra.
Let's get our landing gear out. Gear up. Got flaps full. Speed down a little bit. Where is it? Come on, you gotta pop up here soon. There it is. Still a little high. Are we low? Oh no, we're low. Just kidding. Come on, let's get the nose up a little bit. Alrighty. Should be alright. I don't know why this. My throttle stick's a bit jittery. As you can tell, it is not having fun. It was a low approach, but we'll make a pretty good touchdown. Come on, get down there. There we go. Brakes. Oh, we gotta do a long roll out here. Alrighty, we have landed.
Beechcraft, Juliet Delta Sierra, turn next taxiway.
Copy that. Squeeze out a little more here. Alright everybody, we have successfully landed. Thanks again for flying with us today. It was a lot of fun just to check out a bit of my local area. Like I was saying, thanks a lot for flying with Just Above Reality. It was a lot of fun today. Any flight ideas, any suggestions, I'd love to know them, let me know. Like I said, I'm new to this whole thing, just trying to have a little fun and keep my mind busy. Tune in next time. See where the world takes us and where this sim life takes us. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.